Also, let's appreciate my beat. Hi Brenda, face beat by Levina for Jive Beauty Parlor, period. Can I chew you? You're like dancing on my last nerve. You're wasting space for other people who have real questions. Ben Mugai, Wasike B, I hope mna watch video. Mnanskia, I want 500 pairs of sneakers.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Beyonce. Hi besties, welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi. My name is Sandy Joan. Welcome to Sandy Gang. Sandy Gang. Sandy Gang. I'm so excited. I have no idea why. Because my cramps are killing me. So first of all, if you're here, I know you've noticed the C word. I don't want to jinx myself by saying it. But you've noticed, right? You've noticed I deserve some subscribers. Okay? So please subscribe. A lot of you forget to subscribe or are not subscribed. Most of my viewers are not subscribed to me. And I believe you're here and engaging with the content because you like it. So please subscribe. It's free. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it at the end, which I feel like you will, so you could just do that now. Remember to leave a comment letting me know what other kind of videos you would like to see and share it with 10 people who you think might enjoy it. Let's get into the video. It's been years, maybe 2, but it's still years plural since I did a Q&A. So I want to do a get to know me better kind of. I will be answering Instagram questions that you guys sent me. If you don't follow me on Instagram, how does June find me? Because you're missing out. The Sandy Gang over there, they be prompt with it. So I asked you guys to ask me questions. Some of them are repetitive, so I will just answer the one. And then at the end, I have live studio audience and I will get 10 quickfire questions to answer about myself so you guys can get to know me. Or if you already knew me, get to know me a little bit better. Let's get into the video. Also, let's appreciate my beat. Hi Brenda, face beat by Levina for Jive Beauty Parlor, period. So, first question. How long have you been doing YouTube? So I started my channel in 2019 on April the 2nd. Do the math. 2021, 22, 23. So we turned 4 this year. I remember telling you guys it was an achievement for us. We didn't celebrate it. I usually do, but I've been going through a lot of things this year. So I've had my YouTube channel for 4 years. I could say I've been consistent for more, like 1. So yeah, I don't know. We're trying to be better with it, but for the most part, 4 years. That's how long I've had a YouTube channel. Next question, can I chew you? You're like dancing on my last nerve. You're wasting space for other people who have real questions. Go and chew, PK. Next one. Mimi ni mjaluo kutoka Omabei. Na wewe? I love you, girl. Oh, that's not a question, but I love you too, girl. Especially if you engage with my content, my YouTube content specifically. So, I was born and raised in Nairobi, obviously. And you guys already know that. But I'm an island girl by way of my dad, who was from Rusinga, the island. And my mom is Luo too, though she was raised in Lamu. And then a lot of Mombasa. So, to answer your question, Rusinga, that's the island. I am from Nyachula vibes. Next question. President Barbie, weird Barbie, or stereotypical Barbie? Psst, president. I want to be in charge all of the time. I feel like I'm a better team leader than I am a team player. So, like, just make me president. Next question. What advice does 2023 Sandy have for 2021 Sandy? Wow, that's like a deep question. I feel like do it anyway. Like, do it scared, do it unsure, do it questioning yourself, just do it anyway. Because in 2 years, you'll wish you'd started then, because now you would have had a 2-year head start. It's not really a head start, but you get what I mean, right? So I wish I was more consistent on YouTube, let's say in 2021, because I would be reaping the benefits now. I wish I had done something more scared then, and I would be reaping the benefits now. So I just feel like do it. And also nobody cares, just work harder. You know, nobody's coming to save you. So the earlier you get on with it, I feel like the better. So just do it. Whatever it is, you've been wanting to start a YouTube channel and you feel like you don't have the proper equipment. Do you have a camera, phone, and internet? Imagine, do it. Do it with that one that you have, and then your videos will buy you the next one, and then you'll keep upgrading and do better, and you'll get better sound and better lighting and better. Just do it. Do it anyway. You've been wanting to learn a new skill, swim, drive, crochet, ride a bike, do those things, because life isn't guaranteed. Okay, that's the advice I have for me now. How many kick sneakers do you own? You guys feel like I own a lot of kick sneakers, and high kicks, they're all over there on the roof, but they're not even that many. I know it's like an obsession. I have like 5,000 kicks bags, but in truth I believe I only own 6 sneakers. SBWs in green, the varsity green, and then I have the bunnies, and then I have 2 pairs of Converse, that's 4, and then I have the Kiss of Death, and then I have Nike Tiffany's, and I'm getting Vans tomorrow, so 7. There'll be 7 by the time you're seeing this video. That's not a lot, guys. Like, I'm not that much of an addict. Like, sim relax, gosh. So yeah, 7, but I am a sneakerhead and I'm obsessed with sneakers. The intention was to start a collection. I have, and the goal, like a number that feels right to me, is 500. So that's my goal with sneakers. Okay, Ben Mugai Wasike B, I hope mnaochi video. Mnansikia, I want 500 pairs of sneakers. That's how many I have. Okay, can you send me 20 bob? Oh my god, can you guys grow up? But yes, I'll send you 20 bob. Another one, or 100 bob, please. Same person. I'm sorry, I irritate. I know you're watching this video. Receive your 120 shillings. Next question. What are your deal breakers in friendships and relationships? It's so interesting that you say this because it's actually on my notes. I will show you. And I had wanted to do a video for friendship / relationship green flags. Maybe we can do red flags as well, because you're saying deal breakers. So for you, I will make this a dedicated video. I'm going to answer you here anyway, but I'll make it a dedicated video where I'll do, with my closest friends currently, we'll do 2 videos for you. This one is coming up for you. But off the top of my head, my biggest one is lying and gaslighting. I like triggers for me. Friendships that are more competitive than collaborative, that like the foundation is envy and jealousy, and like I want you to do good but not as good as me or better than me. Friendships where the friend is taking a lot more than they're giving. I know that it's difficult to find a balance. It's always going to be a teeter-totter, and sometimes you're doing more, and sometimes when the other person has the capacity to do more, they are doing more. But when you're in a friendship where you're the only one, you're almost always the one giving, and that other person is just taking. Ick. It's a big ick for me. And all the things I've spoken about are friendships I've been in, and I nip them in the bud. I walk around with a big pair of scissors currently. So it's okay if it's not healthy for you. Some friends are there for a season. They teach you something, or they don't, and then they're out of your life, and that's okay. So nowadays I'm very okay with having minimal friendships, but I want quality over quantity. There's no point of having a billion friends and some of them are just talking behind your back. Like, I'm even too old. I can't do it. But dedicated video for both, coming at you straight. I might even include you in one of the videos because you're a creator. Next question is, which year was your best year and why? I'm sure you guys know already. I graduated top of my class last year. Well, valedictorian, graduated top of my school and top of my class. That was my best year. It's my biggest achievement to date. Like, I'm just children. I'm just a girl. So I intend on doing a lot more and a lot bigger things, as many of you might already know. But that was my biggest year. I'm so proud of myself. If you guys knew what I went through to be able to accomplish that, like, it looks like vibes on the internet, but I fought tooth and nail. I was sweating through my teeth for that degree, and it's not even a low-level degree. Okay, I'm proud of me. Proud of me. Best year, therefore, 2022. Go watch that video if you haven't. I'll put it in the iCard. Someone else asked, check my highlights. I'm not finna do that because I asked you a simple question. I told you to come and ask me a question. You could have asked a question, then asked me to check your highlights. So I'm not checking your highlights. And then the last question I have on Instagram is, how's the hosting job so far? Followed by, do you have to get clients to spend to get paid? So how's the hosting job so far? The hosting job is really good so far. I feel like during COVID, creators, entrepreneurs, club owners, whatever you want to call it, people in the entertainment industry found a way to make money for their clubs. And I feel like that's when peak COVID is when club hosts became a thing, because nobody wanted to be outside and people were anxious about being in crowds and so on and so forth. So having club hosts influence people to come to their clubs. I think that's when it blew up really, and for me especially, because that's when I started club hosting, because there was not a lot of other work for content creators and models, and at the time I was still identifying as a model. So I was like, let's try this thing, because I like to be outside. I have a lot of friends who like to be outside. People within my age range have spending power, so they'll come outside and spend. It just worked out. And then I stuck it out, and then it started paying my school fees, and you all know it paid my school fees to a really good degree. My brother is calling me. Annie, I'm ignoring you because I'm filming on YouTube. And so yeah, the hosting job worked out, and the money is not bad either, depending on the club you're working with, or if you've developed rapport with the people, or if you can convince them that you're good at your job, then the money can be really good, especially if you're good at math. You need to budget. You can't just be spending all your hosting money. So the hosting job is good so far. It's not my end goal. I don't plan to be a club host for the rest of my life. It was a means to an end while I was still in undergraduate. It's still a means to an end because I still plan to go back to school for a master's degree. It pays the bills and I enjoy it. However, I don't think it's sustainable, because there'll always be a better looking, better spending power, or a better host just in general, but there'll also always be a new club. So there's always opportunity for you to make money. You shouldn't do it as your end goal. Like, it shouldn't look for, if you still want to work in clubs and entertainment, maybe look for a promo so you can be a manager eventually or whatever. It shouldn't be the end goal, because I feel like it has a short shelf life. So do it as well as you can for as short as you can and save up your money. What was the follow-up question? I lost my train of thought. Do you have to get clients to spend to get paid? Yes, because it is a business. We are not just paid to look pretty and sit around. A lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about what hosting is. I did a Q&A. I'd asked you guys on my Instagram what you think hosting is, and the answers were appalling. But yes, you do have to spend, because you're paid to be there. So if you don't bring spenders, then the club owner just threw money into a ditch. What was the point? You could have just pocketed the money. What am I saying? Pocketed the money and not hired you and kept it for himself. So if they hire you, it is a business at the end of the day. They need to see what you're bringing back. So you do need to have people with spending power who are loyal to you, or a loyal fan base that you know will show up for you, especially if you're a consistent host. It's easier to host once a month. My brother is blowing up my phone. If he calls me a third time, I'll pick. It's easier to, what do you say? It's easier to like host somewhere where it's like once a month or once every 2 months. But it's much, much harder if you're hosting the same location, the same day, every week or every other week. So convincing people to go work hard, and then that their hard-earned money come to spend it where you're being paid to be, is not anything easy. So you need to make it worth their while, and you need to make it worth the club's while, because I know hosts charge, like I've been in a club where I'm being paid 4 times what someone else is being paid, but also what is it I'm bringing to the table that they aren't. So yeah, at the end, to answer your question, it's a business and nobody wants to just waste money, so it has to work out. If a waitress wasn't working, they would be fired, right? So if you aren't working, why would you be there? Makes sense? You're welcome. All right, so that's it for my Instagram questions. Not too many of you responded. I'm gonna answer 10 quick fire questions just to make this video a little bit longer and a little more interesting. I haven't seen them yet. My live studio audience will be asking them to me, and I'll answer them for you. Okay.
If you could have dinner with a famous person, living or dead, who would you choose?
Famous. You said famous. That famous is sending it. Living, Beyonce, because Beehive, like, hey baby, I just want to be like Hammer Boy. She is brilliant and amazing, and she's all these things. First of all, I can't wait to watch Rona's songs on December 1st. If you're coming, find something metallic, we're going together. But I admire her work ethic. I admire how she's constantly doing tours while pregnant, sometimes with multiple children, and she does it so gracefully and so graciously and so well. Her singing voice is unmatched. Her fan base, I mean us, are a little unhinged, but Beyonce is really like an icon for me. So that's who I would like to eat with.
What's your dream road trip destination?
First of all, I don't like road trips. I feel like they're overrated. also arthritis runs in my family, so my feet and knees hurt 2 hours into a road trip. So it would be preferred if it was 2 hours or under. However, I guess I want to say Nanyuki, which I think is 3 hours away. Further than I would like. I would prefer to fly. But like if I have to, it would be Nanyuki, because I've never been. I don't even like the cold like that. But Nanyuki has some really scenic B&Bs and really scenic areas in general that I would have liked to explore. So I'm going to say Nanyuki.
Okay. What's your biggest pet peeve when it comes to social media?
First of all, I have a whole video discussing this. I think I have 2 videos. I have a pet peeve, an Instagram pet peeve video with my sister. I have a general pet peeve video. I have a video with Shaz that talks about the things that we hate about being content creators. So there's a whole playlist on pet peeves. So there's that. But I want to say my biggest pet peeve, I'm going to speak as a creator instead of just like as a social media consumer. And my biggest pet peeve is when fans, let me call them that, like our followers, don't think like we are real human beings. So they expect us to be, the flashlight is on by the way. They expect us to be performative. So I don't know whether, okay, it translates to real life, so it's not like a thing you're doing on social media, but like it's like you expect me to be this performative person on social media where I'm just there to impress and excite you, and I'm not a whole human being on my own. I don't know if that makes sense. There's always comments that are so left, and I was like, you realize I'm a person also, just like you. So that's my biggest pet peeve. Like the putting content creators on a pedestal to a point where you're crossing boundaries now with them in real life. It could still be in the comment section, but there's just things that sometimes followers say or ask, and I'm just like, I'm a real person. Don't do that.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Beyonce.
What's your favorite thing about yourself?
I'm extremely passionate, and sometimes it has negative connotations because I am hell-bent on the thing I'm hell-bent on. But the thing I really like about it is because I am so passionate. First of all, I love deep and hard and with a very open heart. And another thing I love about being passionate is when I'm passionate about something, I'm just passionate about it. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be washing the dishes. I'm going to wash the hell out of those dishes. It could be being in school. I remember as a freshman, I said I wanted to graduate top of my class. And as a sophomore, I said I wanted to graduate. It was top of my school and then top of my class. And I dedicated myself to it. And every single day I did something towards that goal. And it was almost manic, but I love how passionate I am about things. Once I put my mind to something, like, it makes me a little rigid, but you cannot convince me that I can't do it. I love that about me.
What's your favorite color to wear?
Pink. Hi, Barbie.
What's your favorite type of dessert?
Oh my gosh, ice cream. If I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life, it would be ice cream. Helado. Biscotti. Hello. Chef spoon.
What is your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, it's not even a Christmas movie, and I know that's not the question, but this is my channel, so I'm going to answer how I want.
Okay.
The Parent Trap. It's my favorite movie to watch during Christmas. But like, I would say specifically Christmas movie, I'd say Home Alone, any of them. But like, my sisters and I always watch The Parent Trap every Christmas, every year. We can say the lines off the top of our heads, and we still watch it. I can't wait to watch it next week. Next week is December, right? Yeah.
Okay. What food or snack that other people love do you think is overrated?
There's so many. I should just have a channel called Food Pet Peeves. Bananas, that is like despair and unrealized potential. I don't get watermelon. Like, I don't even hate watermelon. I just feel like it tastes like wet paper. I don't understand why people drink the water with a green lid is called what? Sparkling water. I don't get it. It tastes like static. Why am I drinking electricity? It just, there's no meaning to it. Yeah, I think those are like my top 3 that are actually my bottom 3. Yeah.
Okay. And the last one, who would you trust to help you bury your body?
I want to say my baby sister, because the amount of like crime fiction she watches and just crime movies in general, like her TikTok is, you know how like someone else will be on TikTok and be like, what is that? I've never gone to that corner of TikTok before. Her TikTok is just crime stories, and it's like real life crime stories about a wife that killed the husband, and she'll be over there like, I wouldn't have gotten caught if I was her. So I feel like she has enough history and research to help me bury the body.
Okay. Yeah. Now, bonus question is the last one.
Yeah.
Would you rather fight one elephant-sized chicken?
I hate this question.
Or
one elephant-sized chicken. Okay.
Or 10 chicken-sized elephants.
Chicken-sized elephants. I'd rather fight. We're fighting.
Yeah.
But it can be fight or flight.
Fight.
Why?
No flight.
I choose flight. First of all, the one fat one, whatever it is. The one fat chicken, the early chicken.
The elephant-sized chicken.
Yeah. Because I'll just outrun it. I'm sorry. In a fight, sometimes, you have to step back so that you can look at your opponent. I'll keep stepping back all the way. Because I feel like I'd rather escape one big thing. And like I can go and hide into a tiny spot and then they get like their trunk stuck and then now I can get away. As opposed to many tiny ones. Because like there's this one on my foot, there's this one on my shoulder. I can't do it. I can't do it. Also, I hate that question because I cannot stop picturing elephant-shaped chicken. It's disgusting. Are you answered? You're happy? I hope you guys enjoyed this get to know me better. I am going to maybe do this. Maybe we can make this like an anniversary special and do it every year, because every year I'm a new, different, changed person. I'm not the person I was last year. I'm cutting you guys off, by the way, 31st December. Come on, just subscribe. I don't like it. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoy making sit-down content as well. I know a lot of my content has been vlogs married to sit-down content. But I really enjoy making sit-down content, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Please subscribe. My next video will be up really, really soon, sooner than you think. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, Sandy Gang. Mwah.